What's up, my dear boys and girls, it's your Ranger here and I welcome you to a quite interesting video. A few days ago there was a poll which has been organized by one of the biggest anime news websites in Japan, and to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Pokemon anime, they asked which character would you like Ash to travel with again. Shout out of course to my people at Twitter, especially at Ash and Serena and Serena1 for providing all the information. Before I will start the actual top 10, I have to emphasize that this result does not mean anything. This poll won't mean that this character or that character has the guarantee to return, or that this character is better than that character. I'm only doing this just for fun, and I also wanted your opinion on this top 10. And maybe you guys have a better top 10. I will totally look forward to yours. But without any more hesitation, grab some popcorn, grab some cookies, and let's do this! On place number 10 we have Iris, which unfortunately was very predictable. I mean, she was not very popular to begin with, and the results of the survey just proves that. I really liked Iris since she was indeed different compared to all the other girls before, but that didn't help her overall popularity. At number 9 we have Bonnie, and at first I was really disappointed about this result, since I really love Bonnie because she was such an awesome and well written character. But after thinking about it, I realized that it makes sense. She's unfortunately way too young to travel on her own, and because of that, you can't really expect her to, you know, just make a spontaneous visit to Alola. Sure, she has Dedenne and Zygarde, but that still doesn't make her a full-fledged trainer yet. So therefore, I can understand that result. Really sorry, Bonnie, but you're still awesome. At number 8 we have TRACEY? Wait, what? Okay. Why? Why do Japanese people want TRACEY in the Alola region? I mean, there's the possibility that he's there for research reasons or other reasons whatsoever, but if I recall correctly, he wasn't really that popular since he replaced Brock during the original series for really stupid reasons. But apparently, there are still TRACEY fans out there. Huh. Moving on, at number 7 we have Silent. Oh come on man, he already returned twice in the anime. I said in my Q&A that I would love to see Silent in the Sun and Moon anime, since he's the over-dramatic and comedic kind of guy, and just imagine that guy with Sun and Moon facial expressions just lets me burst out laughing. But it would be really unfair towards the other characters if he once again returns into the anime, so therefore I really do hope that he won't return to the anime, although I really love the guy. At place number 6 we have our beloved inventor Clemont! Yay, Clemont! It would be really awesome to see Clemont again, man. I love Clemont, he's adorable. But there are so many responsibilities he has right now. Being a gym leader, teaching CLEMONT, taking care of his beloved sister Bonnie, and following his passion of being an inventor. In my opinion, he's so busy, it's just really unrealistic to see him return. And I know that there are a lot of Clemont fangirls out there who would love to see him return, but in his current situation it's just too difficult for him to make a proper return. At number 5 we have Dawn. Wait, what? What the fuck? Dawn at only number 5? Are you crazy? Come on Japan, where are the dedicated Dawn fans? But that aside, I'm actually really surprised about this result, since back in my days when Pearl shipping was the shit, Dawn was actually considered the most popular girl, even above Misty, and to see how much her popularity has decreased, it's really sad to see that, especially for me who is still part Pearl shipper. So you could say that I'm both really surprised and really shocked at the same time. At number 4 we have May. And holy shit, May is more popular than Dawn? I wish I could call this bullshit, but the results prove me otherwise. I think that it has something to do with the Auras games, and also the fact that the Pokemon Company has released way more merchandise of May compared to Dawn. And I just don't understand why, since both her anime appearance and the Auras games are rather old. But damn, just the mere fact that May has beaten Dawn, crazy. Sorry for all the Poké shippers and nostalgia gogglers out there, but your beloved Misty is not number 1. But in my opinion, there is a logical reason for that, which is that not many new fans know Misty. I mean, maybe the younger fans started their Pokemon anime journey with Diamond and Pearl or Black and White, and therefore they didn't really feel the need to actually watch the original series. Maybe they think it looks too old, which in my opinion is not an excuse. Look at anime like Berserk. I prefer the old Berserk anime over the new one any day. But I guess that old style of the original series didn't really appeal to them, and therefore they never gave it a chance. Another reason could be that, just like me, they just didn't like Misty's personality, or another reason could also be that they just can't imagine Misty in the Sun and Moon environment in regards of her goal and her attitude. I don't know. But anyway, Misty at place number 3. At number 2, we have our girl Serena, and to be honest, I'm not surprised at all. I told you guys many times before that I personally do see Serena in the Sun and Moon anime. Hell, I even made a whole alternative story about her, and you really should check that video out, if you haven't already. Of course, her high ranking is reasonable since her appearance as a main character wasn't that long ago, and therefore popularity is still fresh in everyone's mind. But if that would be the case, then people like TRACEY or the upcoming number 1 wouldn't have scored that high. And of course, a lot of Japanese fans loved all those cute moments with Ash and Serena together, and I can't blame them. I mean, come on man, I'm one of them, god damn it. And if you say that you don't want to see Ash and Serena moments again, then why are you even on my channel, damn it? But anyway, I'm actually really glad that nostalgia this time around didn't overcome popularity, and Pokemon, make it happen. Okay, I was lying to you, nostalgia actually overtook Serena. But not in a bad way, since number 1 is Brock! Yes! Yes! If you don't know, Brock is one of my favorite characters of all time, and let's be honest, there are people who hate Misty, there are people who hate Serena, but who the fuck hates Brock, man? Come on! He's such a lovable and dorky guy, he always cheered me up in my childhood, so no wonder why he's still that popular. Matter of fact is that Brock actually had twice the amount of votes than Serena. Oh my god. If that doesn't speak for Brock's popularity, then what does? After all these years, he's still beloved by so many fans, and I'm totally one of them. If there's one person I can totally imagine in the Sun and Moon anime, it's Brock. 100%. With Serena, I'm like 99.99% sure that she would suit into this new format, but with Brock, 100%. Congrats Brock! After all these years, you're still the man. So this was the top 10 poll about characters people wanted to return, and it's kinda interesting how the nostalgia factor wasn't as big as I expected it to be. Serena and May somehow overwhelmed both Dawn and Misty in popularity because of their media presence in both games and anime, which were quite recently. But if recent appearances would be the main factor of this top 10, then both Brock and TRACEY wouldn't have ranked this high on the list either. Brock has twice the amount of votes compared to Serena, and TRACEY, even though not being a great character in my opinion, still somehow was above Barney, even with her amazing development and the Zygarde arc. So in conclusion, the poll had a good variety of recency, nostalgia and overall popularity in it, and I wanted to make this video just for fun and to get your opinion on this as well. And of course, hashtag Serena best girl. But at the end of the day, this could mean nothing and maybe Max will return instead. But anyway guys, tell me your opinion about this poll, and just like always, see you guys in the comment section down below. Bye guys!